Hello everybody and welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your bi-weekly for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Please remember that I do follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western, not tropical. So how I name my cards is going to be different than what you're used to, okay? Please remember, even though this is a bi-weekly, this is still a general, okay? So this is for a general collective of Sagittariuses, okay? Now, also remember to watch your sun, your rising, your moon, your Venus, your Jupiter videos, okay? Because you may also get messages from those other zodiac placements. Now, the good news that I have for you, Sagittarius, is that Jupiter is going into your zodiac sign on November the 4th. That's like in 2 days, okay? And that is your natural placement, that planet for your zodiac sign. And Jupiter has not been in your zodiac sign, its natural house, for almost 12 years. So depending on your age, look back and think for the past 11 years, how much challenges and obstacles and, learning lessons that Jupiter was trying to get you to learn. Okay, as like being a student, about growth, about expansion. Every time that you kept trying to obtain something, okay, you didn't get it to the level of success that you really wanted it to. Okay, it was like somebody was giving you some cupcake in a box and the butter, the oil, the water, and everything like that, and was telling you that you had to make your own cake, that you had to make your own cupcakes. Instead of them making it for you and giving it to you as a cupcake already made, that would have satisfied you, okay? It was like you had to put the hard work and dedication into becoming that person of power and status. But now, the good news is you're about to get it, okay? So yes, a lot of you Sagittarius are going to feel this come into your zodiac sign. So don't be surprised if you start looking at a lot of readings, trying to get understanding of what just happened to you. Where's all these blessings and good fortune and things like that? New doors of opportunities that are opening for you out of the blue. It's because of Jupiter, okay? You are about to be granted and blessed with a lot of good fortune. And this is really going to be pertaining for a lot of you for your career. Your 10th house came out here, okay? So your desires about where you're going, switching from that job into a sense of career, from your career status into becoming a CEO, a manager, those type of opportunities are going to just open up for you, even if you don't even have the credentials to fit that role. But you got the desire, you got the force, you got the intelligence. It's just maybe you just didn't go to school and get that type of certificate. But if you apply for it, you're going to get it. You are about to become that person of power and success. That sense of responsibility is going to add up though for you, but you're going to be able to handle it, okay, as being the Sagittarius that you are. A lot of healing for you is going to come now, okay, because you're at the end of your cycle, a sense of completion. Now, a lot of you may have already started to feel some of this around the last full moon that we had around October the 13th, October the 15th. But the next one is coming November the 12th or 13th. So a lot of you will also begin to complete a lot of cycles in your life. And the way your spread looks, it also, for a lot of you, may be in a relationship that you're currently in. You have the Traveler card here, where that a lot of you have been thinking lately that you're ready to move into a new direction here. Some of you got a lot of traveling on your mind right now. Now, Mercury is still retrograde, so it's really not a good time to travel If you do, make sure you get confirmation. Make sure you write down those confirmation numbers, okay? Even when you're making payments for bills, when you paying by money order, make sure you keep the stub and everything like that. If you're flying, make sure it's going to be flight delays. Your luggage can get lost and things like that. But after November the 20th, when Mercury goes back direct, okay, it's only for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. You're going to want to move in a new direction. You probably already have been thinking about this, but you just haven't said anything. Jupiter is going to back you right now about moving you forward. A lot of you have been really having challenges about emotionally clinging to the past. But I also see with your Six of Cups here in reverse, you don't even want to go backwards anymore. You are taking this moment by moment as it unfolds. Again, with the moon messages here, take note of the intuitive messages that the universe is going to be given to you. Now, we're ending that lunar eclipse that we had the first week of July. That was giving everybody a chance to revision, to recalculate, to rethink, to reconsider, to replan, refocus. And that was for 5 to 6 months. So that was from July up until December next month. Now we're having another eclipse, which I feel is going to be more for you when you're going to be ready to move into a new direction. And that new lunar eclipse, I believe it starts December the 26th, and it's going to last another 5 or 6 months. This is also going to be how your blessings during that duration from December up until May, June, okay? Probably all up until August of next year is going to be your outcome. Because you have autumn here, which says release the old, clinging to the past, and take a rest. Because if some of you have already released a lot of your exes, released some of those emotions or sense of attachment, a sense of nostalgia from people from your past that made you feel comfortable, then a lot of you are already in the right step, okay? Your next card is the Star card here. You can have Aquarius in your chart as air, because remember, even as a fire sign, you still got to have air, water, and earth in your chart. So I see the Star card up under here, and you have the Star card here, which is saying to follow the voice of your soul. Your soul, your intuition, is totally trying to lead you in the right direction, okay? That's why, again, it says to take note of the intuitive messages through your intuition, through your crown chakra. When it's telling you to move, it's time to move. When it's telling you to go in that direction, go in that direction. If it's telling you to fill out that application, to do it, okay? And all of these events are going to be like a step-by-step process that you're about to begin now as of November the 4th. This is also going to be a healing step-by-step process for you. You got the shaman here that's coming as your Aztec ascendant ancient healing master to help you to heal all of these things that you have been clinging to for the past 12 years. I really feel that a lot of you are sitting in your emotions right now. You're not expressing your emotions about really how you feel. And how you feel is that a lot of you are really ready to walk away. You're really ready to move or take travel into what really make you happy, going after really what you desire. Because what you're leaving is things from the past and people currently that are not really making you happy right now. This is the judgment call that you are soon going to have to make. And you're kind of feeling pressured to make it. It's because everything is coming to a sense of completion now. Now, a lot of you may have not been right in a relationship. Some of you may have misconstrued the truth. Some of you just flat out lied. Some of you also were still sneaking around and cheating, okay? But this is also something that you may have found out that the other person in your life or who you were dealing with was doing. Now, this same Seven of Swords can be that it's time for you to move in a new direction, Sagittarius, is okay? And to having success, this becoming this person of power and status here. It's time for you to really, what's happening is this process that you're doing is coming or making you come out of that energy of keep self-sabotaging your relationships and yourself. Okay. So now you're coming out of self-sabotaging yourself and you're moving into victory and success, that person of power and status, and you're being pressured by the universe through these intuitive messages that it's time to make this judgment call for yourself. Now, some of you also are going to have some exes to call you back to reconcile. Are you going to cling back to the past, or are you going to move in a new direction? Some of you may even decide to, it's going to depend on your situation, okay, to take this reconciling moment and to make it a moment by moment step process. And some of you may decide to get back with the ex, okay? Now, your next card is concern energy, which is Aries, Scorpio energy, the Tower. So this Tower moment is about to happen for you again, okay? And what this Tower moment is that suddenly a lot of you may decide to, I don't want to be in a long-term commitment. I don't want to be married anymore. I do not want to be in this type of relationship. I want to move around like I am as half man, half woman, half horse. Okay. And like I say in my other videos, that Sagittarius is like to roam free. Unless it's due in their artistic records at that point of time, a lot of them are not ready or due for marriage. Okay. It has to be that particular moment in their artistic records that it's time for them to get married, be in a long-term partnership. Okay. But until then, the slowest moving card in the deck is in reverse. You're ready to move now. A lot of you may all of a sudden decide to move out. Some of you may end up getting kicked out because you got caught cheating. And the reason you went and cheated is because the Moon card here, you wasn't revealing your feelings and your emotions to the other person. So it was like a sense of escapism. And this is exactly what this Seven of Swords is. A lot of you are about to escape into walking away from some type of long-term partnership and or marriage. And you know or feel with the backing of Jupiter right now that you're going to walk into success. Okay? You really feel right now that I'm going to be more successful on my own. I feel the energy coming toward me. That's because, like I said, Jupiter hasn't been in your sign for 12 years. So right now, you don't know how to act. Everything is being a yes, 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 yes to you when it was already always a no. Okay? You would almost get that opportunity and then it will be taken from you. Or it didn't blow up the way you thought it was going to blow up. In other words, Jupiter is saying that you have finally come to a completion. You have finally learned this lesson. So now I'm going to grant and to bless you. Now, a lot of you, this is also you for my deck, Vedic Sidereal, the King of Wands. A lot of you are going to, for the masculines, okay, intuitively, you're going to want to connect to somebody you have a strong spiritual value with. Somebody that you already know, somebody that you already desire, okay? Now, this don't have to be a person, but this can be you finally putting your desires into your higher level of consciousness and thinking about as you're about to enter moving into new directions. Now, this King of Wands also is kind of like a big flirt. He's very sexually active. Some of you are going to be the charmer that you are. You're going to be the person in the limelight. You're going to have a lot of admirers right now. And it's going to be up to you to use your intuitive mind, okay, for the duality of the good and bad in every situation you're about to move into. Now, again, your second card, the Knight of Pentacles, you have it here twice, both in reverse. So that means that now you're about to do this very fast. Everything is about to come to you in a fast aspect, okay? It ain't going to be no more slow moving. You are ready to break free out of this stress and anxiety because you feel it coming. You also about to break free out of that sense of anxiety and stress, taking that blindfold off, really seeing the people who is around you. And now when you release yourself from that sense of anxiety, you're going to be able to breathe, okay? A lot of you are really going to need to meditate and to really breathe and really accept all of these blessings and good fortune and opportunities and things coming for you left and right. And it's going to put you back into this element of King of Pentacles, where that you're going to be able to be stable, even more stable. You're going to be the owner of a business. You're going to be a manager, a CEO, entrepreneurship. You're going to be bringing in that money now. And also saving money. Now, the king is also eventually is going to look for his queen. Okay? But it may be a while for some of you. Because I see with your creativity card here that a lot of you are about to put a lot of hard work and your desire into your level of creativity. That also is about to expand. So if you write music, if you sing, if you was writing a book and you had writer's block, that's about to change. If you was a fashion designer, all type of creative things and images are going to start coming to you now. Your level, your sacral chakra is also healing. So this is also why the King of Wands is kind of showing his face now. Because you're healing also from past sexual relationships that you most likely was clinging to that person because they was comfortable with you. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It's because that Jupiter is not in your zodiac sign yet. And again, the Ten of Pentacles can be this long-term partnership that you were in, this boyfriend, girlfriend, same sex, and or marriage, however you want to say it, okay? This is not the structure that you are really wanting to put all of your desire into right now. Now, it's not about the pentacle itself, because you have the King of Pentacles right next to it. But the Tower moment in reverse is just saying that I feel a lot of you have already had this sense of a Tower moment where that you've been on the bad end or the bad luck side, and that a lot of you lost your home, lost a lot of money. Okay. Some of you lost a job. You went from one partner to another partner. A lot of you, some of you got kicked out, had to move. Okay. So that's why I feel that this Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, along with this Tower moment in reverse. I feel that that's coming from your past. But this one that's in concern energy, I'm sorry, you're about to have another one, which is this High Priestess here, which is a spiritual awakening of receiving all of these blessings and good fortune. Now, this Tower moment, when it goes in the upright and or reverse for you, that's going to be different for everybody. Some of you can actually begin to see that whoever you are spiritually guided to by this intuitive message that you will receive, little bit at a time, you will successfully have this long-term relationship and or marriage with this person. Okay. Somebody that you was probably taking it very slow with is going to speed up, and some of you can go ahead and get married. This can be what some of you are being pressured about, of making a judgment call, of making it a successful relationship finally. Okay. Now, it's going to be up to you to be able to master, okay, all of these new opportunities that's coming in for you. Yes, it don't feel very intensified right now, but this is you as fire, where it's about to pick up. Okay, it's in reverse. And you're going to have to trust yourself, that everything that you have worked and earned for throughout your past 11 years, everything is about to get that piece to the puzzle as a sense of completion. It is time for you to integrate and to finally get balanced here. Okay. Now, your last card is Pisces energy. A lot of you are thinking 50-50 chance. Do I want to take a risk on my past, or do I want to really move into a new direction? A lot of you is like, well, you can just have all this stuff. I'll just go buy me some new, because you're going to have all of this new luck, new money coming out of everywhere. Because again, the Traveler's card, you're ready to move forward. But it's your time now. Your wishes are about to come true. You're tired of all the arguments. You're tired of people giving their opinion about everything. Your wish is about to come true here. A lot of you can be connected with an Aquarius, or you can have Aquarius in your chart. I see Taurus here. I see Pisces. I also see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo again, Aries, and Scorpio. So the videos that I want you to watch is Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, and for some of you, you can watch Taurus here. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all leave some words in the comments about how everything pans out for you, and make sure you stay tuned to the Vestascopes every day to help give you some guidance as everything unfolds for you moment to moment. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.